Hi, welcome to Concepts Hub. In this video, we are going to discuss monetary policy and monetary policy committee related question. This year, RBI has reintroduced the descriptive paper. So it is very important for RBI Grade B aspirants. So let us start. Monetary policy. So monetary policy refers to use of monetary instrument to regulate interest rates, money supply and availability of credit by Central Bank of India. So what is monetary policy? Monetary policy refers to use of monetary instrument to regulate interest rate, money supply and availability of credit. Next, expansionary monetary policy. When expansionary monetary policy is adopted, when there is a need of money supply, need of money supply in the market. When there is a need of money supply in the market, the RBI adopts expansionary monetary policy. When this situation arises, when there is a recession or when there is a lower level of growth, lower level of growth, or when there is a high level of unemployment. In such scenarios, expansionary monetary policy is adopted. When is contractionary monetary policy is adopted? When there is a need to absorb money from the market, when there is a need to absorb money from the market. The reason is due to excess of money, or there is due to more supply of liquidity in the market. It will lead to high inflation. It will lead to high inflation. So in that scenario, contractionary monetary policy is adopted. Hawks policymaker. Hawks policymakers. They prefer high rate of interest and their priority is low inflation Such policy we call it as tight monetary policy. Dow's policymaker, they prefer more accommodative policy and low interest rate. Here, low interest rate. When this is adopted, when there is a high unemployment, and we call such policies as expansionary monetary policy. What we call expansionary monetary policy. Next, consumer price index. Consumer price index or CPI. Remember this, the base year for CPI is 2012. Remember, this is very important. The consumer price index or the CPI measures change in the price level of consumers, goods and service purchased by households. Change in the price level of goods and service purchased by households. Whereas wholesale price index or WPI, the base year is 2011 to 2012. The WPI or the wholesale price index measures change in the price of goods here, whereas CPI, goods and services. For wholesale price index, it is goods only traded by wholesale business. Next, inflation. What is inflation? Inflation is nothing but rise in the price level over a period of time. There are different types of inflation. One is creeping inflation, walking inflation, galloping inflation and hyperinflation. What is creeping inflation? When the price rises 3% or less a year. When there is a price rise 3% a year. What is walking inflation? When price rises 3 to 10% a year. 3 to 10% a year. What is galloping inflation? When the price rise more than 20% but less than 1000%. More than 20%, less than 1000%. What is hyperinflation? When the price rise above 1000% per annum. Next, What is deflation? Deflation is nothing but opposite of inflation. It is opposite of inflation. Inflation, rise in price. Here deflation, decrease in price level over a period of time. Next, disinflation. Disinflation is a decline in inflation rate, but here the inflation remains positive. This is the difference between deflation and disinflation. Here the inflation rate remains positive. Here it could be below zero. Next, stagflation. Stagflation is a high inflation, very important, high inflation with low growth and steadily high rate of unemployment. High inflation with low growth and steady high rate of unemployment. Next, we'll discuss about Monetary Policy Committee. The Monetary Policy Committee was constituted by central government under section 45ZB under RBI Act 1934. Remember this section because recently in many exams they are asking even the sections also. So remember this. The RBI's Monetary Policy Department will assist the Monetary Policy Committee for formulating monetary policy, and the Financial Market Committee meets daily to review the liquidity condition. Next, the primary objective. The primary objective of monetary policy is to maintain price stability along with growth. Price stability with growth. The inflation target is set by whom? Government of India. The inflation target is set by Government of India in consultation with Reserve Bank of India. Every 5 years, once in a 5 years. The central government has notified 4% CPI inflation, 4% with plus or minus 2, that is 6%. Between it should be, the target is should be between 6 and 2%. So the central government has notified 4% consumer price index inflation as a target for a period of August 5th 2016 to March 31st 2021 with a upper tolerance of what? 6% and lower tolerance of 2%. This is also very important point to remember. Next, the Monetary Policy Committee consists of 6 members. How many? 6 members. Out of 6, Governor of RBI, Deputy Governor of RBI, one is Officer of RBI nominated by the Central Board of RBI. 3 members are nominated by Government of India. Next, current policy committee members are Shri Shaktikant Dasa, Dr. Michael Debapatra, Deputy Governor, Dr. Mridul K. Sagar, Professor Ashmiya Goyal, Professor Jayanthar Verma, and Dr. Shashanka Vidhe. So remember all the Monetary Policy Committee members. This could be a potential question. Next, we are going to discuss the instruments of monetary policy through which the RBI controls the supply and absorption of money in the market. Repo rate. Repo rate is the interest rate at which RBI lends money to commercial banks. Interest rate. So, interest rate at which RBI provides overnight liquidity to banks against collateral of government and other approved securities under liquidity adjustment facility. Next, reverse repo rate. When bank deposit money in the RBI, when there is an excess of money in the bank, they will deposit in the RBI. So the RBI pays interest to the bank. So the interest rate at which RBI pays to bank on an overnight basis. Next, liquidity adjustment facility. Liquidity adjustment facility. This liquidity adjustment facility enables banks to borrow money through repurchase agreement, or banks to lend to RBI using reverse repo rate. Next, marginal standing facility. This facility is availed when the commercial banks. This facility is availed when commercial banks can borrow additional amount of overnight money from the Reserve Bank. When they want additional amount above the prescribed limit. In that case, they'll avail this marginal standing facility. Next, the MSF rate and reverse repo rate determines the corridor for the daily movement of weighted average call money. This call money will give the call rate should lie within the corridor. This will give the RBI liquidity situation in the financial system. Next, bank rate. It is the rate at which the Reserve Bank is ready to buy or rediscount bills of exchange or other commercial papers. This is aligned with marginal standing facility rate. So the bank rate also changes automatically as and when the marginal standing facility rate changes. Next, cash reserve ratio, CRR. The banks are required to deposit money with RBI percentage of net demand and time liabilities. So this is also decided by the RBI depending on the availability of liquidity in the market. Next, statutory liquidity ratio. This is also the requirement of money to be kept with the banks, but in the form of government securities, cash and gold. Share of what? Net demand and time liabilities. Next, open market operations. This is purchase and sale of government securities for injection and absorption of liquidity in the market. These are the instruments. And one more, market stabilization scheme. This was introduced in the year 2004 when surplus liquidity is available and that is absorbed through sale of short dated government securities and treasury bills, and this will be kept in the separate government account within the RBI. So all the above discussed are the instrument of monetary policy required when there is a supply or absorption of money in the market. Depending on the situation, the RBI uses the instrument to control it. Next, recently concluded Monetary Policy Committee has adopted accommodative stance. This could be also a possible question in the Monetary Policy Committee. RBI is also known as government's debt manager. RBI is also known as government's debt manager. The central banks expects the economy to grow 10.5% in the year 2011 to 2022. There is a relief for held to maturity bond till March 31st, 2023. Gilt sales are thrown up for retail buyers. Retail buyers. Remember the abbreviation for WACR, that is weighted average call rate. Now we'll discuss the questions. The MPC determines the policy interest rate required to achieve the. I'll give you 2 seconds. And the answer is inflation target. Next question. Dash member monetary policy committee to be constituted by the central government. Just now we discussed, that is 6-member monetary policy committee. Next question. The first monetary policy committee was constituted on, and the answer is September 29, 2016. Next question. The bank rate is published under dash of the RBI Act 1934. And the answer is section 49. Next question. The MPC is required to meet at least dash times in a year. And the answer is 4 times in a year. Next. The quorum for the meeting of the MPC is, quorum is nothing but the minimum members required to conduct the meeting. Minimum. The answer is 4 members. Next question. Each member of the MPC has dash, and in the event of equality of votes, the governor has a second or casting vote. And the answer is 1 vote. Next. Once in a dash, the Reserve Bank is required to publish a document called the Monetary Policy Report. And the answer is every 6 months. What is the current repo rate announced in the 6th bi-monthly Monetary Policy Committee meeting? And the answer is 4%. Remember, this is also very important. Next. What is the current reverse repo rate? Less than the repo rate. The answer is 3.35%. Next. What is the current marginal standing facility rate? And the answer is 4.25%. Next. What is the current bank rate? The answer is 4.25%. Next. What is the current cash reserve ratio? CRR. The answer is 3%. Next. What is the current statutory liquidity ratio? And the answer is 18%. 18%. This is also very important. Next. RBI has set CRR dash to 27th March 2021 and dash from 2022 May 2021. And the answer is 3.5% and 4% respectively. RBI has recently allowed dash to have direct access to government security market. And the answer is retail investors. Next. India's foreign exchange reserve were at dash on January 29, 2021. And the answer is $590.2 billion. Next. Reserve Bank of India observed financial literacy week. This was asked in one of the grade B preliminary exam. So this is also very important. 8th February to 12th February. 8th February to 12th February. Next. Theme for financial literacy week. And the answer is credit discipline and credit from formal institutions. Credit discipline and credit from formal institutions. Thank you. If you like our videos, please subscribe to Concepts Hub.